Yo, let's take a look at this. 90% of female streamers panic as China may ban beauty filters. Oh, no more ugly women on the internet. Damn, that's crazy. Can I see this real quick? Let me see. I gotta see if this is true.
关掉特效。
Turn off your special effects. Yo, even Chinese guys are saying turn off your beauty effect. That's crazy.
关掉滤镜，关掉美颜，关掉瘦脸。看吧，我就长这德行，别跟我表白了，我配不上你。58岁老阿姨关掉美颜。
This 58-year-old auntie turns off the beauty mode and turns off the special effects to show you my real appearance. Do you like
关
it?
掉特效，给你们看一下我真实的样子，你喜不喜欢？关掉特效，关掉磨皮，关掉瘦脸，关掉大眼，关掉美白，关掉微笑，关掉瘦颧骨。
Holy, how many effects do you have? Holy, she's still going. Brother, oh my gosh, she's still going with the effect. Turn off jawline, turn off beauty skin, turn off filter, turn off nose reduction, turn off the, oh my god, dude.
掉下颌，关掉瘦鼻，关掉小嘴。
She's still going.
关掉口红。
What the fuck? She's still, oh, turn off.
关掉黑眼圈，关掉法令纹。这就是阿姨最真实的模样。你还喜欢我吗？关掉手机，再见吧。
家人们呢，我跟你们说一个非常严重的事儿。
Brothers, let me tell you something very serious. This matter is serious to what extent? It is possible that many streamers will feel like the sky has collapsed when they hear this news. No matter whether it is male streamers or female streamers, you may ask why. Next I will reveal a piece of news. I say it is extremely likely that our relevant authorities may no longer allow live streams to turn on beauty mode.
Oh,
This is real.
shit,
The relevant
man.
news has already been released. Now in certain sections of live
There's
streaming...
teeth special effects? Hell yeah, ban that shit? Yeah, dude, because Asmongold would have probably taken that special effect to make himself have some many teeth or so, you know? That's the reason why. We don't want Asmongold to have, you know, beautiful teeth. That just looks weird.
It is already not allowed to use beauty mode. It is not ruled out that next all live streaming across the whole internet will not be allowed to turn on beauty mode. Then the question comes, if beauty mode is not allowed, what kind of situation will appear? Really, I am not exaggerating at all. I can conservatively say.
Now, literally, instead of it being like 100% of females that look beautiful, it's gonna be like 5% or less. That's gonna be beautiful, you know, like actual true beauty. It's gonna be very interesting to see that.
And responsibly tell you, 90% of streamers, female streamers, will all lose their jobs. And it is not ruled out that 95% will lose their jobs. I say 90% only to be steady and conservative.
That's pretty.
To
That's
be honest,
you're
many
pretty
female
generous in my
streamers,
personal
if those
opinion.
female streamers turn off that beauty filter, then they really cannot be looked at. It will scare the big brothers. It will scare those #1 big brothers on the leaderboard so much that they will doubt life, really slapping their own faces. Brothers, even if it is an old lady doing a live stream, once the beauty mode is turned on, she becomes just like a young girl. And those male streamers, actually many of them also rely on beauty mode to survive.
What? Even fucking guys use beauty mode too? Oh, Jesus Christ. I thought it was just only the girls, man. I didn't know it was the guys as well, dude. Yeah, that's a sad thing to see.
I dare to stream without beauty mode, just like this, because I myself am naturally ugly. I am originally ugly. I am not afraid of others looking. And I am doing news broadcasting. I can add some comedy elements. I am not afraid of losing face. Mainly you are listening for the content. And also, only people who are ugly can
balance restored, uncle over here.
I am already very ugly. So whatever, I am not afraid, you know. So for me, there is no impact at all.
Of course, guys
But
don't
brothers,
care.
Now no matter male streamers or female streamers, almost 99.8% all rely on beauty mode.
Damn,
really,
that's
I am not
crazy.
exaggerating at all. Usually, let me tell you, I really do not use any beauty mode at all. Normally, once you turn on beauty mode, the background becomes a bit blurry. I actually only smooth my skin a bit, really, because my face is full of moles. So brothers, for me there is no impact at all. But for other streamers across the whole internet who rely on beauty mode to make a living, that day the sky will completely collapse. In the future,
I just don't understand. Why can't you just use face cover? You know, like powder or like or like some kind of like light cover up or so for your like, you know, for your skin and everything like that if you want to cover. Too much work. What the fuck are you talking about? Too much work. Shut your bitch ass up, man. Stop complaining. Just put that on instead of fucking putting some beauty thing, you know? Man, shut your bitch asses up. Just put it on. Fuck it. If the Korean guys can do it, you can do it too, okay? All right? Shut your bitch asses up, chat, okay? If I can see some Korean guys do it, you guys can do it too. Don't tell me it's too much work, all right? God damn it, man. I swear to fucking God, dude.
whether it will really be implemented that live streaming must be done with.
He's using a slight beauty filter, so it's not actually him. Okay, it's not literally how he looks like.
No beauty mode. Let us wait and see.
He's using like a slight skin. What is it? What did he say specifically? He was using like a skin smoothening. That's what he was using. Just very lightly though. Nothing really super heavy.
1月1号就要开始关闭美颜功能了，所以我现在在苦练化妆。大家觉得我
I'm now practicing to do my makeup really hard. So okay, so now you have to learn how to do your makeup instead of literally using a beauty filter. Just become a VTuber at this point. Jesus fucking Christ. If you don't want to put on your makeup, just literally use your fucking VTuber. Just use a VTuber model, you know?
画的这个妆怎么样？现在是无美颜无滤镜我化妆的一个状态，到时候我就这样。
No
大家觉
filter,
得
only
拍视
makeup.
频
When
怎么
time
样？
comes, I would be like
我
this.
是有自知之明的，我都快40岁了，你让我直播不开美颜，我能播得下去吗？啊，把我直播间5000个兄弟吓死了，你负责吗？你又负责不了，让我关美颜的，真的是，我告诉你，没有这个8级美颜，你在大街上看到。
I'm telling you, without this level 18 beauty mode, if you saw me on the street, you would not even turn your head to look at me.
我是不会回头看我一眼的。其实关闭美颜不是什么坏事，它让一切回到正。
Well, at least somebody noticed that I have long hair now this day and age. Jeez, I was waiting for somebody to actually acknowledge my hair change.
Actually, turning off beauty mode is not a bad thing. It lets everything return to the right track, return to real life, and it may also return to offline.
That's pretty good, to be
Actually,
honest.
it is quite good. People who like to look at long legs, people who like to look at little fresh handsome guys, in the future will have very few chances to see that. But do not be afraid, do not be anxious, do not have body and appearance anxiety. It is only limited to team live streaming. Multi-person
I
live
did at
streaming will
early
have
stream.
beauty
I
mode
don't know
and
about
filters
that,
turned
Chief.
off. But it will still not
Balance
affect us personally
restored.
shooting videos. Everyone just do not be afraid. In this way, there will no longer be those #1 big brothers on the leaderboard giving big tips. It feels actually quite good.
全面的取消这个美颜的功能。
I personally advocate here. I hope all online platforms will completely cancel this beauty mode function.
Damn, dude, that's crazy. That is crazy to hear that a lot of the people, like the normal people, are literally saying that, like, yeah, I want them to ban this beauty filter thing. You know, that's crazy though. It's kind of wild to see that. We don't care about your hair. How about you notice we only get 1 grain of rice at the... I already told you, King is already in charge of that. You tell King about that. That ain't none of my problems, okay? It's not my fault that King keeps taking your money away because your mom keeps working on the street for me, you know? Just saying.
Because I do not use it, I also do not really understand it. I am just saying what I mean. It is that color tuning thing. Is that called a filter? That can be kept. Because why?
Color tuning?
Because film and television works also do color grading. That is an improvement of aesthetics.
Uncle work
right?
hard to ban
Those
this
what
shit.
Japanese style, what utopian style, these can be kept. But your beauty mode function has serious social harm.
It does.
Why?
It actually does.
First, now girls who want to become internet celebrities, the most likely route is dancing with lights and shadows, acting cute and pretending to be adorable, slightly retouching the face, making themselves look a bit more presentable, and then holding a little balloon, a little universe, a little duck hat. Isn't that playing cute, pretending to look good, just hoping such videos will take off? She has no real knowledge, no real skill path. Of course, this harm is still the smallest.
Basically saying that, like, it's time for you to get a fucking job, man. Get a fucking job. Quit corrupting these people. Time to get a job, ya bums.
The greatest harm is behind. I am talking about the current situation where all the men no longer watch TV, no longer look at their own wives. They just scroll their phones to look at little sisters and pretty girls.
Really? They don't look at their own wives? That's kind of crazy in my personal opinion. That's wild to hear that, to be honest. If I had a wife or so, you know, my focus would be on my wife or so, you know, so.
You send them
That's
some money while
crazy to see
scrolling. That is not a big deal. The biggest poison is the mental poison. Between husband and wife, over time they feel tired. And there is the so-called yellow-faced woman. That yellow-faced woman, you cannot put a beauty filter on her.
Yellow-faced woman?
But men on the internet, every woman they see looks like a fairy.
Yeah, and it's not existent.
Do you think this is beneficial to the relationship between husband and wife? Beneficial to lowering the divorce rate? This is not alarmism.
That's crazy.
This culture, before there was no beauty mode, those who chased Japanese and Korean styles were already feminized.
Yeah.
Men became feminized, and women dyed their hair all kinds of colors. That virtuous and gentle temperament was gone. But that you still had to watch through TV to see. But now it is through the internet.
Yeah.
This self-media is all over the sky, every day lying in bed. With one scroll you can see it. This is spiritual poisonous grain, not inferior to opium. Everyone think about this, right? Why do I encourage canceling the beauty mode function? I never turn on this beauty mode.
Gay.
If you want to do
Well,
live
I know my
streaming,
chat is gay.
you can
I know
rely
that for
on
a
real
fact, to be
skill and
honest.
true talent and learning. And then do
You
not
guys aren't
rely
beating
on
the
this
gay
beauty
allegation,
mode,
to
right?
be honest.
I hope
you guys
it
are
will
not.
attract the attention of the relevant departments. Okay, completely cancel this beauty mode function. If this goes on for a long time, people will all live in this falseness.
This uncle speaking
and you will
facts,
also
he is.
affect the
He's
true
I
meaning
pretty
of
much agree
promoting
with almost
truth,
what he's saying, to be
goodness, and
honest.
beauty in human civilization.
有些那个人哈就说你们这些女人不都是开了美颜吗？你有本事关了美颜试试。
Some people always say, you women all turn on beauty mode. If you have the guts, then turn off the beauty mode and try. Why should I turn it off? I spent several thousand on a phone and I turn on beauty mode. It does not cost.
Wait, these phones that they have beauty mode integrated into their phones? That's crazy. That's wild to see that, to be honest. Wow, that's crazy.
Cost any money, and I am not using your phone to shoot. What does it have to do with you? And they also say that we women are nothing once we turn off beauty mode. I will tear your mouth apart. You do
Well,
not.
they're not wrong, to be honest. You literally built your entire, like, empire or so on your beauty at the end of the day, you know?
Not understand anything. Even if we women turn on beauty mode, we still need a good foundation. If the foundation is not good, even beauty mode cannot save you.
Should I pop up that video or so where that one guy here? You know what? I'm gonna pop up that video. Let me pop up that video. Let me pop up that video real fast. Let me see if I can find that one specific video. Let's look at this one or so. You know, and then they turn on, and then they turn it on specifically. And there you go. So I don't think you need to put on extra makeup or so to do your beauty filter on, to be honest.
If you look like a big old monkey, turn on a beauty mode for me and let me
Hey yo, Jesus Christ, goddamn, we're going there, huh?
see. I am just naturally pretty. No matter how I shoot, I look good.
I'm just naturally
If you are ugly,
pretty.
then even with beauty mode, it still cannot save you. And you are always saying that we women turn on beauty mode, turn on filters, turn on face slimming. We are happy to turn them on. Turning on beauty mode and filters does not cost money. It is not that we cannot afford to turn them on.
In the words of Asmongold, hoes mad, hoes mad.
You do not turn it on and you do not allow others to turn it on?
Oh,
Beauty mode
my
also
goodness
requires a good
gracious
foundation.
me.
Otherwise, even level 10 beauty mode cannot save you. I just want to turn on beauty mode. I just want to turn on filters. I just want to turn
I don't
them
even
on.
turn on filters
If
or
you do
anything
not
like
want
that.
to watch, you
Not
can
even my
choose not
sister
to
does
watch.
it too as well.
I am not posting it for you to see.
We never
I
even
will turn
bothered
it
looking
on.
at filters.
I will turn it on. I will turn beauty mode up.
The only thing that we messed around with when it came to, like, I guess quote unquote filter, quotation marks filter, was the booming trend or so, where you can flip your gender from like a guy to a girl and a girl to a guy, basically. Like that's basically is what we did. We messed around with it. Me, my younger sister, my older brother, my mom. Who else? I think that's pretty much it. I think actually my friends too as well, but mostly my family members is what I'm referring to the most. That's like literally the most that we messed around with or so. Not gonna lie, it was pretty cool too, to be honest. It was a fun little thing to mess around with, in my personal opinion.
To the highest level.
I think I still have the
can you do to
pictures
me?
too as well.
To be honest, I also hope that all major platforms can cancel the beauty mode function. I think this is not good for social development, and it will set a bad aesthetic standard for our
God
next
damn, that's
generation.
crazy.
The main purpose is to let people get along with each other more sincerely, whether you admit it or not.
Well, that's
the
AI.
beauty mode function is indeed a tool with a deceptive nature. A
Of
friend of
course it
mine
is.
met a woman online. That woman said she was looking for a partner. Later, they agreed to meet in person.
Uh-oh. Are you telling me they got catfished or so by this person saying that they're not the actual person they thought they were online? Damn.
After meeting, my friend deleted the app.
Of course.
How powerful is this beauty mode function? I will not go into detail. Many women at this time will say, who does not want to show their most beautiful side to others? Then do not always say in the live stream.
Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, right? If you want to look beautiful and everything like that, work on yourself, you know? That's what I'm saying. Work on yourself. You know, you want to improve how you look and everything like that. Get a skincare routine. You know, you want to be a little bit more thinner. So work on your weight and everything. You know, through perseverance and like long-term determination and hard work or so will literally pay off a lot more than just using a beauty filter. You know, I'm just saying. You know,
that you are single, right? And another thing, you can show your most beautiful side. But if you turn on the beauty mode so much that even your parents cannot recognize you, is that still you? It is the same
not
reason
too much
if a
work.
man likes
Man,
to
shut your
brag,
bitch
he
asses
also
up.
wants to show his best side to you. Then why can you not accept it? When it is the same kind of deception, why do you feel is taken for granted? Some women, once they turn on beauty mode and filters, even cheat themselves. They themselves believe it. They feel that only tall, rich, and handsome.
I think definitely that the whole filter thing, it's the same thing too in the Western country too as well with that filter thing. Like a lot of people, I don't know how common it is over there in China. I don't think it's very common or so, but like I know in the Western side or so, they're so what is it, so asphyxiated or so on that filter, that beauty filter, so specifically in the Western side, that they would sometimes get what is it, what's it called or so, where they get like, it's not, is it liposuction? It's not liposuction, right? What's it called again? Where basically they go to a doctor so to help them fix to, you know, trim their nose down, fix their nose, you know, do whatever thing or so for the jawline or whatever, or like do a lip filler or something, or cheek fillers or something like that, Botox and or whatever other specific thing in general. Like basically what's it called or so, what is it, plastic surgery, there you go, that's what I was looking for. The Western people get so asphyxiated with plastic surgery or so it becomes a real toxicity kind of type of thing. And I don't know how common it is in China for that thing. I doubt it's that common or so. I don't know, maybe Uncle can tell us if there is a lot of people who would do plastic surgery or so for, you know, because of the beauty filter stuff. But
some men are worthy of them. Why are the partner selection requirements of girls now getting higher and higher? It is because beauty mode and filters have harmed them.
of course they do plastic
Look at
surgery.
before when
Okay,
there was
is
no
it very
beauty
common,
mode
the
and
same thing as like the
filters.
Western
How
side?
could there be such high bride prices? How
It's
could
like my
there be
curiosity.
these sky-high bride prices? Look at now, many girls just dare to ask for sky-high bride prices.
Yeah?
Each one think
Oh,
her
okay.
looks are very beautiful. All think they're a 9 out of 10. You do not see even one on the street, but when you open your phone, it is completely different. It is full of rich and beautiful fair-skinned girls, whose skin is even whiter than the wall. Ultimately, it is beauty mode that has made
God,
them...
if I saw a girl whiter than the goddamn wall, I'm gonna throw her outside and be like, go get a fucking tan. I'll be like, goddamn woman, I almost confused you for my cum stained wall for a second there. Go outside and get a tan. Fucking A. Go get some vitamin C. Fuck, man.
lose themselves. You all think this is the case?
Jesus Christ. That's crazy though. That's honestly crazy. Beauty trends in China and Korea are crazy. I know Korea is. I just don't know too much about the Chinese beauty stuff or so. Every year, 20 million Chinese people pay for cosmetic procedures. Overwhelmingly, it is a young woman who seeks surgery. 80% of patients are women, and average age are the ones receiving surgery is 25. Oh, that's interesting. Ooh, that's super young. That's very young. Nowadays, they are as crazy as Korean. Check out Alicia Liu, trans girl. Let me see. Alicia Liu. Let me see. Whoa, that's a trans person? Really? I'm trying to see if I can get images or so. I assume it's this person, right? This person right here in general, right? Damn, that's some crazy. That's some crazy transformation, dude. That's wild to see that. And it's pretty wild. Beauty standards around the world is fucked. It is pretty much fucked or so. But at the same time, this person is a trans person, right? Is what you said, right? This person is trans, I assume. The one with the red dress. Oh, this one right here. Oh, interesting. So they were originally a guy, right? And then they transitioned into a female. Is that basically what I'm saying? I'd say, you know, for me personally, that's fine. You know, if a guy who wants to transition over as to a female, you know, look at her child photos. I don't know where to find that, to be honest. You're gonna have to link that for me. So, if it's a guy who wants to transition over to a female, and they want to go full dive in, I have no problem at the end of the day. So, like I said, I have no issues with it. So. Kind of weird for China, considering that women are still somewhat considered useless in China's culturally speaking. Oh, I don't know. I don't know too much about China stuff in general though. But it is pretty cool though to see that though, you know. I don't think they do have a third leg, to be honest. I'm saying when they transition over, as in like fully dive over, you know. As in, like, basically, you know, when you completely transition over, you don't get that, you know. You don't keep your third leg. That's very interesting though. I'll take a look at it in a second. Let me see. Let me take a look. Is it under photos? I hope it's under photos. I hope you posted it under photos. If you have not, I'm gonna be annoyed. Oh god, I can barely even see that, to be honest. Whew, it's super small. Yeah, it's impressive. Hey, if they wanna transition over, hey man, be my guest, you know. I'm like, I got no problem at the end of the day. Hey man, when you transition over, hey man, that's it, yo, that's fine. If they want to completely change their body outlook, their face to be more feminine, you know, they want to be completely feminine. Hey man, hey, be my guest. Hey man, there's nothing wrong with that. At the end of the day, there's literally nothing wrong with it. I'm just talking about people who have that beauty filter, who are basically. I'm not talking about like trans people in general. I'm just talking about like as in like those girls or so who take a picture of themselves, they mess around with the beauty thing, the beauty filter, and then like they take that beauty filter, go to their plastic surgery and tell them, I want my face to look like this. That is basically what I'm considering talking about. But yeah, overall that is pretty disturbing on the beauty stuff when it comes to that in general. So while the trans in the West, I guess their plastic surgery is not as good because they still like men cross-dressing. Yeah, the difference between like I assume because it's different for like because like in the West, right, or America in general, right, you have different facial features, different faces, so it's kind of hard. It's literally kind of a lot harder, you know, for you to kind of pinpoint compared to like, you know, everybody being Chinese is, you know, it's all one single like race, kind of more similar. They all have almost similar faces, you know. Same thing for Koreans, all one specific race, so you have mostly similar face structural faces, you know, being like that. Same thing for Japanese people, you know. But America is the best example or so because that's where it's at the most or so. There's too many different faces, too many variables, and too many things to be different or so. Could you real quick Uncle show this or so? Well, at the end of the day, they did say it does take best boy to be best girl at the end of the day. So let's be honest here. If it really, like, let's be honest here, that person or so that's a trans or so, it's a trans girl. To be honest, I'd still smash, to be honest. But yeah, anyways, that's the end of the video. And that's the end of the beauty filter for Chinese. No more beauty filter for the Chinese live streamers. It's over, chat. Starting next year, it's the end of the beauty filter. So about 95% of women are gonna lose their live streaming career, and only the top 5% of women are still gonna be legendary at the end of the day. Why do you guys do most gay shit? Yeah, you guys do so much gay shit at the end of the day, you know? But yeah, anyways. That's it. That's the end of the beauty filter. That's a pretty interesting thing to learn. And peace.